Russia's invasion of Ukraine brought about many changes in the world of sport, and both Russia and Belarus are affecting the aftermath. The International Basketball Federation, the FIBA, excluded the teams from Russia and Belarus from the qualifying phase for the 2023 World Cup. This had a great impact on the sovereignty and legitimacy of these two countries, where social movements and powers are involved. Let's see what happened.
The Russian athletes will not be competing under neutral status, which they have, and the Belarusian athletes will not be competing either. They are excluded.
The qualification window will take place between June 27 and July the 5th this year. There will be no substitutions for either my country, Russia, or Belarus. In this way, all of our matches are going to be cancelled. Countries like Italy, Iceland, the Netherlands, or Greece, Turkey, and Great Britain, who are supposed to share the group station classification with us, are going to classify to the next round.
FIBA is the acronym for the International Basketball Federation, the world governing body for basketball. It was founded in 1932 and brings together 2012 national basketball federations from around the world, involving a huge amount of international cooperation between participating countries. It is an international forum where countries debate and compete informally in a healthy sports arena. Moreover, this forum is in charge of writing the official basketball rules as well as the norms that govern the relationships between the different members of the basketball community. The recent Russian invasion of Ukraine and its support from Belarus caused a direct hit to the country's legitimacy in this international forum. According to the data we have, Samuel, FIBA canceled the qualifying matches of the Russian and Belarusian national teams, affecting the legitimacy or recognition of these countries in the organization.
Not only the legitimacy of the games was affected, the FIBA, this basketball world governing organization, recently informed that none of its official competitions will take place in either of these two sanctioned countries until further notice.
Was the FIBA men's basketball team the only one hit by these actions?
The U17 women's team was also replaced by Serbia for the World Cup this year. In addition, neither Russia nor Belarus will be able to participate in any of the 3x3 competition this year, including the World Cup. By removing the recognition or legitimacy of this world power, the FIBA's action fell by almost 55%. In this way, Russia was not the only one affected by itself.
Classwiz tiene una operabilidad intuitiva y funciones de alto rendimiento, por lo que es ideal para la educación. Diseño. Calidad. Para más información, comunícate al 310-305-3585.
FIBA has been characterized by listening and taking into account all the states present inside the organization, which ensure participation and are allowed to express themselves by vote and vote on belief on their country and its ideas, which must be fulfilled with equal rights for each and every one of the participating countries of the organization FIBA. Lately, this has not been the case.
I have been a fan of the Russian basketball team for 5 years, and I feel extremely exhausted with the situation that the team is experiencing, in which they are not allowed to participate in the organization for their country's decision.
The exercise of poison vote was annulled for both countries, Russia and Belarus. Their ability to exercise power in decision-making in Fiba was annulled, a violation of the sovereignty of these countries in the international arena.
The FIBA also created a safeguarding council in March, which will serve as an advisory body for the protection of vulnerable teams of basketball professionals, from which it completely excluded Russia and Belarus.
In accordance with the issues discussed and the current situation, the international organization FIBA takes hard power, in this case completely cancelling any type of participation of the countries involved in the war conflict in Russia and Ukraine, since their actors influence their intervention of their actors, in this case definitively eliminating Russia and Belarus from the championship.
The FIBA did not take into account the parties involved in the making of this decision. It shows with certainty the application of a hard power and the violation of a state's sovereignty, in this case, Russia and Belarus.
The players of the basketball team who represent Russia began to express their disagreement with the situation imposed by FIBA. That team decides to take their opinion to the Russian streets by making themselves heard through public demonstration and march in order to be accepted as players and not as representatives of their country, Russia and Belarus.
It is a reformative movement, since they are looking for a partial change at a social level. The players seek acceptance from the countries involved and the international community related to the FIBA to be allowed to play, since they are not part of the political decision-making of their country.